The Jimmy Olsen Radio Network.
Spinal adjustments provided by Dr. Chad Rolfson. The Spinal Tuning Chiropractic Center is a Des Moines area low flat fee per month unlimited chiropractic care practice. When life happens, just adjust. Schedule today at spinaltuning.com. Barbecue provided by Kenny's Rib Wagon, catering ribs for your pleasure and serving daily at Plaza Pub, 62nd and Douglas in Des Moines, across from Merle Hay Mall. Find Kenny's Rib Wagon on Facebook. It's Storytime, The Rats and Their Son-in-Law. There once lived in Japan a rat and his wife, folk of noble race, who had one beautiful daughter. They were exceedingly proud of her charms and dreams, as parents will, of the grand marriage that she was sure to make in time. Proud of his pure rodent blood, the father saw no son-in-law more to be desired than a young rat of ancient lineage, whose attentions to his daughter were very marked. Of this match, however, brilliant as it was, seemed not to take the mother's taste. Like many people who think themselves made out of special clay, she had a very poor opinion of her own kind and was ambitious for an alliance with the highest circles to the stars. And that was her motto. She always said, and really, who one has a daughter of incomparable beauty, one may well hope for an equally incomparable son-in-law. Address yourself to the sun at once, then, cried the impatient father one day. There is nothing above him, surely. Quite so. I had already thought of it, she answered. And since you too are in sympathy with the idea, we will make our call tomorrow. So on the following morning, the proud father and the howdy mother rat went together to present their lovely daughter to the orb of the day. Lord Sun, said the mother, let me present our only daughter, who is so beautiful that there is nothing like her in the whole world. Naturally, we desire a son-in-law as wonderful as she. And, as you see, we have come to you first of all. Really, said the son, I am extremely flattered by your proposal, but you do me too much honor. There is someone greater than I. It is the cloud. Look, if you do not believe. At that moment, the cloud arrived with one waft of his folds extinguishing the sun with all his golden rays. Very well. Let us speak to the cloud then, said the mother rat. Now, not in the least disconcerted. Immensely honored I am, sure, replied the cloud in his turn. But you are again mistaken. There is someone greater than I. It is the wind. You shall see. At the same moment, along came the wind, and with one blow she swept the cloud out of sight, after which, overturning father, mother, and daughter, he tumbled with them pell-mell at the front of the old wall. Quick, quick, cried the mother rat, struggling to her feet, and let us repeat our compliments to the wind. You better address yourself to the wall, growled the wind roughly. You see very well he is greater than I, for he stops me and makes me draw back. No sooner had she heard these words than Mother Rat faced about and presented her daughter to the wall. Ah, but now the fair rat maiden intimidated the wind. She drew back also. He whom she really adored in her heart of hearts was fascinating young rat who had paid his court to her so well. However, to please her mother, she had consented to wed the sun, in spite of his blinding rays, or the cloud, in spite of his sulky look, or even the wind, in spite of his brusque manner. But an old broken wall? No. Death would be better 1,000 times. Fortunately, the wall excused himself like all the rest. Certainly, he said, I can stop the wind, who can sweep away the cloud, who can cover up the sun. But there is someone greater than I. It is the rat who can pass through my body and can even, if he chooses, reduce me to powder with his teeth. Believe me, you need seek no better son-in-law greater than the rat. There is nothing in the world. Do you hear that, wife? Do you hear it? Cried Father Rat in triumph. Didn't I always say so? Quite true. You always did, returned the mother rat in wonder, and suddenly glowed with pride in her ancient name and lineage. So they all three went home very happy and content. And now, and on the morrow, the lovely rat maiden married her faithful rat lover. The rats and their son-in-law. If you enjoyed this story, you can share it on social media, both Facebook and Twitter. You can find me there at My Buddy Jimmy. Also on YouTube at My Buddy Jimmy 101.
The Jimmy Olsen Radio Network.